What are you telling me, you man? Welcome back to RGTV. We're gonna talk TV, where we talk about Arsenal and nothing more. Arsenal 4, Aston Villa 1. Good game, good game, decent game. Actually, a fantastic game all around. Andre, what do you say? What do you think about this match?
Good win for the boys, good win for the team, good win for the manager, and a very bad evening for Emery. But I'm not getting carried away, man. Like before the game started, I called you up. I said, Rice is out. I think we're gonna get packed in. Villa are on form. They beat us, what? I think the commentator said about 24 days ago we last played them and they beat us. Albeit when you deep it, it was a last minute winner, wasn't it? But Villa seems to be a team that we always struggle against. And they've been on form, and we haven't been in form. Even though we are winning, it's been very shitty performances, like very worrying performances. And I'm not going to lie, I was concerned. I still am. I'm still am because I'll tell you exactly why I'm concerned. This club, not this team right now, this club has a mindset of winning when you don't expect them to win and winning convincingly. And then don't be surprised if the next match, I don't even know who we have next match. Don't be surprised if we revert to another shitty game where we look like we can't string two passes together. So yeah, I am happy for the result. Obviously, that's all that matters. But I'm not getting carried away. I still think we have the best squad in the league. And I guess it showed because as you said, we've had a lot of bad injuries. In fact, I think everybody except Zubimendi and Raya has been injured this season. So we've been lucky with that. Uh,
Zubimendi injured.
who
Zubimendi has been injured, but not for a long time.
did he miss a game though?
Yeah,
David Raya it is then. Has Skelly hasn't been injured, has he?
no.
Yeah, but he's not a starter. So yeah, Skelly's probably like the only outfield player who hasn't been injured. Um, as I said, man, I'm happy for the result. Top of the league into the new year. I want to believe in this squad. I can see the good and the strengths of this squad. This squad doesn't have many weaknesses. This squad is a very good squad, but this club has this curse on it, man. It doesn't matter who we have playing for us. We can just put out some really bad performances that just make us look like we don't know what the hell we're doing. Um, and I'm hoping it doesn't come to bite us in the butt again at the end of the season. This squad is good enough to win the league. We are good enough to win the league, but we just need to get back to how we were playing earlier in the season. And I'm hoping that now that the defense is back, as in Gabriel and Saliba are back, that we can just carry on and continue like we did in the beginning of the season because we played well when they were both in the team. You are right. When they went out is when, Arteta had to make the makeshift defenses. And yes, we won games, but we conceded and we didn't look good. So hopefully we have that solid back four now again. Hopefully Rice is not injured for too long as well, because I do think this is a one-off win. This was a very difficult game against Villa. And don't forget, we actually played quite bad in that game for maybe a third of the game. We were really bad. We started off well. Villa then came into the game. We gave away stupid chances, and then we scored the goals to put them to bed.
Well,
Huh?
it's easier said than done. Yeah, cool. We've been bad. We've been bad in the game. We haven't been showing that we've been in the game, but if you don't finish your chances, they will come back to bite you. And Arsenal had shown that in that game. Like Ollie Watkins could have scored. Ollie Watkins could have scored. McGinn could have scored. They didn't score. That's the thing.
What
So
they did score in the end.
he scored at the end, the only goal that he can possibly score in that game, which was an empty, open goal. But on top of that, they didn't finish their chances. It was a lucky goal at the end because that was a lucky goal. But throughout this whole game, yeah, cool. We have been bad. We have been showing that we are kind of still weak in that defense. We are kind of still weak in that. We are missing Calafiori and we're missing Declan Rice, two runners in our team. The two runners the two guys that run the most on that pitch are those two guys that we're missing. So yeah, cool. In terms of defensive, we are missing. But in attack, we have to fix that attack. Gyökeres, as I said, I had a little argument with my girlfriend's little brother a while ago. Um, he was saying how Gyökeres is not clinical, and he is right to some extent. But it's very different. It's very different when you're playing in a league for the first time. Technically, it's his first time playing in this league, who doesn't have preseason, and on top of that, the defenders are literally wrestling with the man. But on top of that, he's just not showing that he has good spatial awareness. If he's called a fox in the box, then you have to show that fox in the box kind of ability. If you see Jamie Vardy is ridiculously good in the box because he knows where to be. Gyökeres doesn't know that. But I'm not going to give it to him saying that he has to learn it right now because this is his first time in this league. He's going to get better. And on top of that, the man is looking like he's eating a lot of burgers. The man looks like he's a builder.
Somebody called it burgerized.
He he looks like he's a builder. He has a dad bod. Like where's the Gyökeres from Sporting Lisbon? The guy that had he doesn't have a six pack anymore. He has a one pack. So in that attack, we need Gyökeres to be firing off all cylinders. Jesus came back from an injury, 355 days. He's been out. The man, first shot, bang, bang, the back of the net. Gyökeres, it's taken him so long for him to score. So long. Richarlison has the same amount of goals than him, and that's saying something.
Gyökeres needs to look at that stat and be ashamed of himself. Um, in terms of Gyökeres, man, the guy, when you look at his face, man, he looks lost. He looks he looks like he's got no confidence in his ability. And I think that's just down to the fact that he wasn't getting service. Let me not say that because I've seen many compilations of him being served by our players like Odegaard, Saka, and all of that, and he doesn't do well with the ball at his feet. His hold up play is like Lukaku, man. It's like he's playing in Tim's or like he's got trampolines on his feet. His second touch is bad as well. He's just not a dribbler. That's it. He doesn't have good ball control, and I think that is appalling in the Premier League. He's not a Premier League striker. Not yet, anyway. He needs to work on that, and he's getting older. There's not much you can teach him as he's getting older, but he also needs to he also needs to play to his strengths, man. That time when Odegaard had the ball and it was two against three for us, and there was space either side of the defender, and he didn't make a run. He did not make a run, and I've never played football at any level. Yeah, I'm not a footballer. I can't play, but even I was seeing the run, and I was like, "Fucking hell, Gyökeres, make a run. Give Odegaard no choice but to pass you the ball." And he didn't make the run, and I think was that when Zubimendi scored? No, 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 no. I think Odegaard went.
No, that was when Supermendy scored because that was supposed to be Gyökeres' space, but he instead of going straight, he drifted left.
Yeah, have gone right, make a darting run to the right.
Yeah,
Not sure if it was the Zubi goal, but there was another one where I think Odegaard did go wide because Gyökeres wasn't giving him an option. But
yeah,
Gyökeres was, yes, Odegaard can pass it to him, but that pass would have had to be 2 feet, meaning the defenders would have closed in on him. If he had made that darting run to the right, where the space was, Odegaard would have passed him the ball. And guess what? The ball would have been on his right foot, rifle shot. That's it. Whether he scores or not, at least he'll be building up his confidence. But he's not doing it. He's not doing that for himself. He's not helping himself out. And in turn, I've noticed that I don't think the players trust passing him the ball, and I can see why, because he can't hold the bloody ball up. He can't hold it. I feel for him. He is doing a lot of running. I think he is helping us in other ways in terms of like pulling the defenders away from Saka and Trossard. He is giving us something different, but we're not necessarily playing to that strength either. He's just opening up the game a little bit more for us. That's it. But he's also playing himself off the field in terms of he's playing himself onto the bench. Yeah, especially as Jesus has come on there and scored with his first shot on target. Yeah, I feel for the boy. I do think Arteta should consider benching him and letting him know that this can't continue. Jesus is here now. Yes, Jesus probably can't play a full 90, but maybe bench him or do what he's doing now. Rotate him and Jesus. Take him off early. But I would give Gyökeres a rest as well because he's just not in form at all. And watch when Mr. Havertz comes in, yeah. I think that's going to be the end of Gyökeres, you know. I genuinely think that's going to be the end of Gyökeres. Yeah.
mm,
I'm happy for Jesus. I'm happy for the boys. I'm happy for Gabriel. Saliba looked his usual self again. Timber looked like he's playing within himself. He's probably carrying an injury or trying to not exert himself too much.
but I saw it when it was the second corner
Mm.
that Timber created when he got back up and he limped. I saw a little limp
Mm.
in his right leg.
I didn't notice that.
He looks like he's carried an injury.
Yeah, because he's not snapping into the tackles like he normally is. He played very reserved today. Um, and I'm hoping that he's not carrying anything, and if it is, that he heals from it. And Mr. Arteta, please rotate the squad. Rotate the squad. Saka didn't need to be on that pitch. Forget about protecting Saka today. Saka had a bad game today. He actually genuinely had a bad game today. He wasn't effective at all. He wasn't defending properly. The defenders skipped past him twice, Luca Digne, and he wasn't effective in the final third. This was a decent game for Noni. Yes, Noni came on in the 85th minute or whatever it was, and he didn't play well. I don't think Noni got the ball that often, but Saka could have come off. Saka wasn't doing anything. He wasn't getting the ball that much. Odegaard seemed to be playing a lot more to the left. Don't know why, but I'm happy that he was doing it because Trossard was on it. In my opinion, Trossard's man of the match. Who?
Odegaard.
Yeah, Odegaard played well, but Trossard is the one who took the game and said, "Give me the ball. I'm gonna hurt them."
Mm,
Yeah, Trossard. Trossard had that right back on toast every single time. Don't forget, Odegaard. When we started to play bad was when Odegaard wasn't really performing well in this game. I'm talking about. I think from like the 20th minute to halftime. That's a period where we were playing quite bad. Odegaard wasn't in the game anymore, but Trossard was still doing what he was supposed to do. Anyway, in my opinion, I would say Trossard and then Odegaard. Odegaard wasn't overall bad. I think Trossard just had a better game than him. Um, yeah, Villa, I think they were a little bit unfortunate. They did play well in spells, especially towards the end. They looked like their usual self, but I think we stunned them. Those two goals stunned them, and then the third one just probably knocked the stuffing out of them.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, man, happy for the win. Happy for the boys. Happy for the team. Top of the league, 6 points clear from Villa now. How many points clear are we from City now? Let me have a
3 points.
Three from City. City are playing on New Year's Day.
Yeah,
We're not 3 points. We must be 4 points ahead of City. We can't be 3 points. That means if City win, they're level with us. Table. Now then, we're 5 points ahead of City right now. So if they win,
oh,
they'll be 2 points
yeah.
behind us. Yeah. Fucking hell, Liverpool in fourth place. When did that happen?
When they started playing well.
Yeah, but they're miles behind. They're miles behind still. So that's good. Also, another positive, I think, yeah, we scored 4 goals. You know,
Yeah,
I think we're second in the league for goals scored now behind City. So that's good. Our goal difference is plus 25, City's plus 26. So yeah, man. I'm happy, man. I just hope they don't play shit in the next game. Who's our next opponent?
after that it takes it's if we have a long stint until we face Liverpool and Man City again.
Yeah, but who's match with
I think it's
But Bournemouth on Saturday.
yeah,
Yeah, no, that's Bournemouth, man. We should be beating them.
yeah, but Semenyo might be leaving.
Well, that's even better for us, isn't it? And I
This but
actually think Semenyo is a player that we need.
mm,
Semenyo is that left winger that we need. Yes, Trossard's in form right now, but we've seen Trossard not be in form. So let's not get um, overexcited over a couple of games that he's in form. I think we should have gone for Semenyo. I like him. Where is he going? Chelsea, is it?
City.
No, I saw it today that they said that he was in talks with Chelsea, but I guess City came in for him as well.
Yeah.
And apparently Johnson from Tottenham is going to Bournemouth, is it? No, Crystal Palace. Brennan Johnson.
What's his name? Marmoush. They Tottenham might be in for him.
What?
Yeah.
He hasn't been playing much, has he, at City? Yeah. Oh well. Anyway, man, let's continue. Player ratings. I'll start with my guy Raya. Did you hear the chants that the fans were singing for Martinez? Just a shit David Raya. David Raya, I'm gonna give him. He pulled off a really good save. I'll give him an 8.5. The second goal wasn't his fault. I think they only had 2 shots on target the whole game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets an 8.5 from me. Would have been a 9, but yeah, good performance from him. I was really happy with his play. His passes found their man. He found his man every single time. He didn't fuck around with the ball too much like he usually does. And yeah, the goal's not his fault. So I'll give him an 8.5. You take the centre backs.
Um. Well, they were doing well. They had few shit moments. I mean, listen, it's not their fault. Gabriel came back from an injury, so it was their first time playing prior that injury. Um, I'll give them a 7.5. They didn't get the 8, conceded the goal as well. On top of that, you saw yeah.
Real scored and he wasn't on the pitch when we conceded. You giving them an a 7?
Who?
Gabriel.
I'll give Gabriel. Oh yeah, and Gabriel scored the goal as well. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, I'll give Gabriel an 8. I'll give Saliba a 7.5.
Right.
He could have done a little bit more to prevent that goal from happening. In my opinion, he was too laid back. That guy is a bit too laid back,
Yeah.
and we've seen it. And we've seen it in the Brighton game. He's too laid back.
Well, that's Saliba, anyway, because he has Gabriel to go and be the aggressor.
Yeah,
But that laid back nature, man. I told you that Nkapie guy, like I'm happy with him, but I don't think he's a Mikel Arteta player. I think he is an Emery player. He's quick. We don't have many quick players. Arteta's got rid of all of the quick players. He's quick and he's aggressive, but he's not that big, stocky defender that like a Gabriel, a Saliba, a Mosquera, even a Ben White. He's not that type of player. And yeah, like he and Saliba, they're not working well for me, as well as Saliba and Gabriel. But I'm happy with him. He's better than Kivior. I just think he's a little bit too rash on the ball at the moment, and hopefully he can iron that out of his game.
you can see he's too rash. The man hasn't even gotten. The man only has one yellow card this season.
It's not, when I say rash, I don't mean like he's aggressive in the tackle and that. I just mean he's very, very aggressive on his feet. Like he's slipping around, he's overrunning the ball sometimes. When he's clearing, most of the times the ball will go out. The ball goes out for a throw in. He's a little bit late sometimes. And yeah, as I said, he overruns the ball. He doesn't, he's not as composed as Kivior on the ball. And yeah, I don't think I've seen him make any last ditch tackles or anything yet to say, yeah, he's an amazing defender either. But I'm happy with him for now. All right, I'll take the fullbacks. As I said to you earlier, Timber, he looked like he was playing within himself, probably nursing an injury. He wasn't his usual self, but a solid enough performance. I'll give Timber a 7. Nkapia was the left back, wasn't he? Yeah. Um, I noticed Timber was inverting more. So maybe that's why Timber was a little bit more reserved because he was playing in midfield more than the conventional fullback. Nkapie, yeah, he was aggressive going forward. Did he get the ball in the box a few times? I think he did, maybe once or twice. His crossing was all right. He tripped up. Yeah, that was that time when Gyökeres didn't make the run. So
Yeah,
Odegaard passed out wide to him, and then he tripped up his own self. Um, then he stepped into defense, conceded a goal. I'm not going to blame him for the goal either. It's just an unfortunate turn of events. I'll give Nkapie a 7 as well because he had to drop into centre back as well. Um, yeah, 7 point Nkapie. I'll take Zubimendi. One of his
I'll
better.
take I'll take Marino.
What's to say?
Yeah, literally.
Oh, no, I'll leave Odegaard for you. I'll leave Odegaard for you. I'll take them too. Zubimendi, really good game, really good goal, really good run. Um, he controlled the game a lot better this time. His passing was good. His positional awareness was good as well. And I'm really happy for him. I'll give him a 7.5. He played well. He'll play well. Yeah, yeah, he played well. Marino, that man is like non-existent for Arsenal in midfield. Like, I would even be happy if Arteta goes to play him up front again because Gyökeres isn't doing it. He's just not doing it. And I think Marino does allow us to play differently in some games. In midfield, boy, he had a bad game in midfield today. Now, I had a look at this, because I actually thought we scored the goals after he came off, but we scored the 3 goals with him on the pitch. So you kind of have to give me some props for that. And then when he came off, that's when we only scored that one other goal and then we conceded. But he didn't play well. He got that yellow card. Should have been sent off as well. I don't know if you saw it. I think it was Morgan Rogers. He spun him and he literally grabbed his arm and threw the guy down. Then he ran off. That could have easily been a yellow card, and I wouldn't have complained with it. Second yellow, send him off. I don't know. He needs to work on his midfield game because that wasn't that good.
Yeah,
Take Odegaard.
one of his better games. I mean, you can have questions which is relevant to the topic of whether whether Erdegaard is back, whether the old Erdegaard is back. And I told you before last time when he scored that goal for Brighton, we used to call it the ozone. The ozone might be back. So I'd say I'll give him an 8.5. An 8.5. He that shot, he's not called pillow foot anymore. Boy, that shot right, if that went in, I think they should put the pillow talk to bed because he was missing to complete that perfect game was a goal.
Did he get an assist?
Yeah, he got an assist for Zubimendi.
Yeah, yeah, Zubi. Yeah. That was a really good pass as well.
Yeah, which was supposed to be for that man, that builder man, but
Bro, allow the man. Yeah. The man probably just came from the building site to come and play for Arsenal. Yeah. Probably came from the building site, probably didn't have a shower, go into his kit and go on the pitch.
tell me about it.
Yeah. So 8.5 for the captain, yeah.
Yeah,
I still think we need to reconsider the captaincy. That's
yeah,
Gabriel or Rice thing, bro.
yeah,
But yeah, happy for him as well. He needs to shoot more. He can shoot. Um, he also needs to stop jumping out of tackles. Makes him look weak. He got pushed around a few times as well today, but I saw him push others as well. So I'm happy for him. Okay, I'll take the left, you take the right. Trossard, my man of the match. Yeah, he didn't put a foot wrong today. I didn't see any misplaced passes. He took his man on every single time. He tried to shoot whenever there was an opportunity, whether it was blocked or not. Really good finish. That finish, man, only Trossard would be hitting. I think Trossard or Marino would score that type of goal. That's the type of goal Marino would score as well. But really good finish for Trossard. Really happy for him. It was a snapshot. Martinez, did he even dive? Yeah, I think he did dive. Yeah, couldn't touch it. I'm gonna give him an 8.5, but he's my man of the match. I don't think he was far off Odegaard, or Odegaard was far off him. Do you want to take Saka?
yeah. Our star boy, he didn't do that much. Actually, he didn't do nothing at all.
He didn't.
You can tell that this 300,000 pounds a week is getting to him.
Yeah, something is getting.
Um, it's you, but and you can also tell that since we got Gyökeres, the man's mood and attitude has changed. You can tell he doesn't pass the ball to Gyökeres at all. When Gyökeres makes those runs, he wants to score those goals because he knows he gets bonuses at the end of the game when he scores the goals. On top of that, he's getting way too greedy for my liking. Way too greedy. Gyökeres could have scored some goals if Saka just looked up and passed the ball to him. I'll give. I want to be lenient here, but I feel like I have to be harsh because he really didn't do nothing.
He didn't do anything.
So so I'll give him a 6.5.
Yeah, that's lenient. I was thinking more of a five or
Mm,
or six,
mm.
5.5 maybe. Yeah, he wasn't effective today. I mean, I don't expect the man to be effective every single time. He's carried this team on his back since Aubameyang left.
Yeah, his back is probably killing.
Yeah, I do see the greediness that people are talking about, but I also remember that that's what Saka's always been like. The reason people are saying he's greedy is because he's not banging in the goals. So he's not scoring, so it looks like, oh, he's taking the shot when he should have passed. But if he was scoring them, that greediness topic probably wouldn't be there. So he's still my star boy. I think he needs a break. I think he's still being overplayed. He's come back from two hamstring injuries and he needs to be managed much better. He didn't even have to start this game. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I've got faith in Noni. Yeah, Noni is not at Saka's level, but I think Noni could have started that game and take the weight off Saka. Saka needs to take a break, man. Take a break. Yeah, we still need you, but you're also not in form. Take a break. Oh boy. All right, I'll take the Gyökeres. God, Rastafari. It was a mixed bag today. He couldn't hold the ball up. And there was one time he did. He held the ball up, but the defenders, I think he had three defenders swarm him, and I was like, oh boy, okay. His first touch was
He
medium.
also he also made Ollie Watkins also almost score. Konsa took the ball off him, and he yeah.
But I found myself cheering for him when he won that corner for us.
Hmm.
I think that's the corner we scored from, because his first touch wasn't amazing, but he brought it under control after maybe three tries. Then the defenders swarmed him, and usually when he's in that position, he just tries to flick the ball anywhere or tries to do a pass that's just not on. But he got the ball under control. He held the three defenders off, and then he got a corner out of it. And I was like, "Yeah, you're correct, yeah." This guy is not even scoring or touching the ball properly, and I'm cheering him because I want him to do well, man. That celebration, man, we're never gonna see that again.
Exactly.
But yeah, Gyökeres, boy, I think he had better chances today. That header was close, and I think he had. Did he have another shot?
He had two headers.
Yeah, one. Yeah, one. He should have scored both of them. Yeah, yeah. I'll give Gyökeres same as Saka, 5.5.
Mm.
Yeah. All right, quick with the subs. We need to start rounding up now. Who came on? Skelly,
Mr. Jesus.
Jesus,
Jesus.
mate. I'll take the subs because we need to wrap up now. Jesus, really happy for him. Good feet. He looks quite stocky as well, like he's put on some muscle. I'll give Jesus a good 7.5. Really good goal. He linked up well. Oh, and another thing I've noticed, yeah, when Gyökeres is on the pitch, we play into a low block. Not we, sorry, the other team usually plays a low block. Twice now, Gyökeres has come up for Jesus and the game opens up. That just shows you that the defenders are freer because they're not being occupied by Gyökeres, which makes Jesus look even better than what Gyökeres was doing. So
Yeah.
you have to consider that as well. I'll give Jesus a 7.5 for the goal. Noni came on. Like standard five. He didn't do much. Same for Ben White, didn't do much. Lewis Skelly, he played well. I'll give him a 6.5. Norgard
No,
came on as well. I'll give him a 6.5. He handled the midfield quite well. Arteta, boy, you're lucky. You're lucky. You're so lucky, man. Arteta, I'll give him a an 8. I think the players dug him out of a hole. Yeah. Anyway, on to the next one. Bournemouth next week on Saturday. Sorry, not next week. Anyway, people, thanks for joining us again. Like the video if you like the video. Share it.
sorry, sorry, we've been inactive.
Yeah,
I'm currently moved away,
yeah.
living with my girlfriend. So the videos weren't as productive as they used to be, but
We'll get
we'll,
back.
we'll